In by Wone. Oh, and here's a chance for Brian Roy. Seemed to do the hard part and then didn't get hold of the shot properly.
Well, it was a wonderful bit of skill because there weren't many options once the cross came in from Ian Wone. Dismissed then at the near post by Campbell. Roy on his side, over the head of his marker, and it is there for the half volley, but he scuffs it. Did all the...
Stone got a flick on that. This is Stuart Pearce. Off the line, oh, and Stone couldn't quite reach the rebound, and they're clattering each other in there. It's a free kick, and the referee on the spot to sort it out. But that was mighty close for Stuart Pearce, the captain.
Well, that was desperately unlucky, wasn't it? Again, look, nobody getting the cross. One touch, hits a shot, and it's the number 4 who saves it on the line there. Struntz it is. Good save, didn't touch his hand. I wondered if it hit his arm, but I think you'll find it hit him in the midriff.
Also, Jurgen Klinsmann is back there helping in defence. Look, when this comes across from Pearce. Struntz is the man who clears it, as you say. Klinsmann on the line as well. That's how besieged by... Oh, and that off the line again. That was Steve Stone with the header.
That side of the post, but Steve Stone is not the tallest of players. Coming in at the near post, and he just gets above everyone. I don't think he was quite convinced himself. And
that was Phillips, and that was Chettle, and in goes Cooper.
It's amazing, isn't it? 2 headers again. I mean, you could almost see that David Phillips was just going to hang it up in the air, but Steve Chettle gets above Klinsmann, back in there, and Cooper just can't get the power and keep it down. He gets underneath it.
Goalkeeper here also caught in 2 minds, isn't he? Whether to come or not. Look. And the header on is offside against Brian Roy. It was an emphatic finish, but it won't count. He and the man who supplied that pass, Kevin Campbell, have both got Europe
at one stage. Ziege, I think, with his left foot probably would be the favourite.
And that is Ziege, and that's a goal for Bayern Munich. Christian Ziege has scored the away goal for the Germans and put them up on aggregate by 3-1. Mark Crossley disenchanted by what happened there, because as it was touched by Mateus, Ziege hits it left-footed. I don't think it touched anybody, but it seemed to go under or through Crossley.
Well, he just shows the change in fortunes of the goalkeeper. Penalty shootout hero in the FA Cup. That one just bouncing in front of him underneath.
Some corner kicks, and here's another one. Again, Cooper's run-in was blocked by a white shirt. Here's Little. Cooper's there this time, but the flag is up. The flag is up from the linesman on the near side. Chettle headed it on, Cooper put it in the net, but offside given. It's a good cross. Steve Chettle gets a good header on this now then. Is he offside? Well, perhaps Campbell, perhaps Cooper, but either way it's no from this side. Number 7. Oh! Makes you tremble a bit when you saw the first one go in, doesn't it?
They hit that one better than Ziege did in the middle of the goal. You think, well, which side do I cover if you're the goalkeeper? And Mark Crossley in the middle, but it was always...
And he's played it short. And this is Struntz. And that Struntz's shot deflected, goal! Bayern score again. The shot from Thomas Struntz. And this is bad news for Nottingham Forest. The Germans have a 4-1 aggregate lead, and it looked again a rather soft goal. Coming really from Andy Herzog's short corner. Everybody else had packed into the area. Bit of a surprise the way he pulled it back from a Forest point of view. Look at this, it's Struntz who makes the space here, fires in the shot, and that may have just caught. Cooper did it, and it flew away from Crossley into the far corner.
It was Colin Cooper's foot. You just see it just clip the heel.
From a Forest angle, but Lothar Matthäus intercepted that all too easily. He's got players right and left here. Christian Ziege made another forward run, and Jurgen Klinsmann's in there. And so too here is Papin. Well, that could have made it even worse, couldn't it?
It was a wonderful break. Mateus, I must say, has ventured forward more in this match than he did the whole of the home leg. Here he is, an extra man, 4 against 3. Released it to Ziege perfectly. You're looking for the low cross. It is just behind Klinsmann, but that should be in the back of the net. Mistimed it completely. And then just coming up on the outside, just so.
This is Scholl and Fry. Klinsmann in the centre, so is Papin. Cooper gets a touch, not a very good one. This is Scholl. And Jurgen Klinsmann comes in for the header, and it's off the line, and Klinsmann, it's in! Oh, he scores in every game. Oh, this is some UEFA Cup for Jurgen Klinsmann. He can do no wrong. It's his 13th goal in 8 UEFA games. And the man who did so much for Tottenham last season, so much in fact that he won the Football Writers' Award as our Player of the Year, stamps his mark on this match as well. Forest were a bit careless when that ball was given away. As the cross comes in, initially Klinsmann, look at the leap, gets so much height there. Chettle it was who cleared it alongside Cooper. Crossley still picking himself up, but Klinsmann loves those, the acrobatics. Bayern are strolling it now. And this is Mehmet Scholl. You don't want him running at you when you're in this position, because Klinsmann's gone to the left, taking a defender with him, and that was the man who came in, Papin. But out of the picture as Scholl came forward.
And that's why Forest, I think, have to push up and just try and harass them, otherwise they're going to get cut open.
And Klinsmann with an extravagant pass here to Fry. Ball curled in. There's the header. Oh, it's another one. Jean-Pierre Papin has made his impact. Happy man. And he scores with a well-placed header, the Frenchman. The former European Player of the Year getting in on the act. And Dieter Fry, the young substitute, made this goal with a well-judged cross from the right-hand side. Now, Papin first to it. In fact, they had 2 against 1 there, the Germans. That wasn't good defending, was it?
No, I trust you to upset Jean-Pierre Papin, you see. Comes on and thinks, right, I'll head one in, and...
Certainly they played a lot better tonight, the Germans, than they did in their own stadium. Phillips with the cross, Jason Lee jumping. And, oh, Roy got there before Kahn. Babel has to clear. Lee again. It's Pearce swinging in the cross. And the header down finds Steve Stone, should score, and didn't. Oliver Kahn makes his first save of the night, virtually. Certainly from that sort of distance, from Steve Stone.
I think Steve Stone was surprised to get the knockdown here, all by himself. Well-controlled header, wasn't it, by Wonen, straight at Oliver.
Lining up with his left foot here. Mateus in the picture, but Ziege's just to his right. And that's his shot again, and Crossley will be relieved to see that one go wide.
Well, that was a much better free kick, put it the other side to the actual goal, and not sure Mark Crossley would have got to this if it... Look, it's just thinking about going to the left, but it's always a bit too high. I don't think he was too concerned.
Now look at this again. The break is by the number 3 Ziege over on the left, but Jurgen Klinsmann's through and the linesman's waved him on, and Klinsmann goes round the goalkeeper, and this is rapidly becoming his tournament. Never mind his match. It looks so easy, and Forest can only look on in admiration and deflation.
Wonderful counter. Look at Ziege outside. Here's the one then who pulls Cooper a bit wide, leaves the opening for the ball through the 2 central defenders. Such good balance, takes it wide. Crossley can't afford to bring him down, but it was a wonderful break.
Pearce's cross for Forest. In comes Lee here, and McGregor can hook it back in. The referee's already blown. He's already blown for a foul on the goalkeeper. So twice Forest have had the ball in the net. McGregor then, but neither has been allowed. It's a cross by Pearce here. Lee goes in the opinion of the referee, he fouls the goalkeeper, and he was standing offside anyway when that went in. Here's Stone. Oh, he's got it back beautifully from Lee, and Steve Stone scores. A consolation for Nottingham Forest at the end of a disappointing night. Steve Stone made it, scored it, took it well.
This is a difference if you've got a central midfielder who can run and get beyond the forwards. Here he is, gets the ball, knocks it and goes for the return, and that hasn't happened for most of the European campaign. Took it very well, then he won't be sitting next to Jurgen Klinsmann either.
He certainly won't, but they will both be playing in the semi-finals of the Uefa Cup. Klinsmann stamps his authority all over another European match, and Bayern go off to resounding applause from their own supporters. 5-1 winners here at the City Ground, 7-2 on aggregate, and if they just edged Forest out of it in the first leg, well, they've shown them a completely clean pair of heels in the second. Frank Clark's team saw this match disappear from their clutch in the first half, and it then went further and further away. The Germans ended in imperious form,